Have a seat. Where is the purchase bag? Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
As you all know, Cozy into Sedahan Berhad has been facing several financial difficulties. Our liability have exceeded our assets, and we are unable to meet our financial obligation. I have called this meeting to discuss the best legal course of action under the Companies Act 2016.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Based on the company's financial position, we must consider a voluntary winding up. Under the Companies Act 2016, there are two types: members voluntary winding up and creditors voluntary winding up.
Before we proceed, allow me to present a brief summary of our financial position. Our total liabilities stand at 2.3 million, while our assets are valued at only 1.6 million. Clearly, the company is insolvent and cannot settle its debt in full.
Let's go for our situation. The resolution is passed. We will appoint Mr. Saiful, our accountant, as the liquidator to manage winding up process.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel and everyone. I'll take responsibility to manage the assets and settle our obligations fairly.
Hi, Miss Mary. Hi. How are you? Fine, thank you. Please have a seat. Please speak to my class. Okay. Miss Farah, could you please explain which type of voluntary winding up apply to us?
Certainly, under the Companies Act 2016, Section 432, Subsection 2, the members voluntary winding up may be affected by a resolution either by A, members voluntary winding up where the company is solvent and the creditor is appointed by the members at the members meeting, or by B, the creditors voluntary winding up where the company is insolvent and the liquidator is appointed by the creditors at the creditors meeting. That means it can pay all debts within 12 months. The directors must take a declaration of solvency supported by a statement of assets and liabilities and lodge it to the registrar before passing the resolution to wind up. However, when a company is insolvent, it must use the creditors voluntary winding up. In this process, regulators have control and they have the right to appoint the liquidator.
So, since Cozy Interior cannot pay its debts, we must proceed with a creditor voluntary winding up.
Exactly. This approach ensures fairness to all creditors and transparency throughout the winding up process.
Thank you. Right?
Right.
Have a seat.
Allow me to outline the main procedure under a creditor's voluntary winding up. Board resolution. The director first resolved that the company cannot continue business due to its liabilities, the inability of the company to pay its debt as discussed further in section 466(1) as follows. A. Neglect to pay the indebted sum exceeding Rm 10,000 after receiving the notice of demand from creditors and the notice period of 21 days has expired. B. The company fails to satisfy the execution or other process in favor of the creditors. And C. The court is satisfied that the company is unable to pay its debt.
During our general meeting on 25 July 2025, the shareholders nominate me as a liquidator. However, at the creditors meeting on 26 July, the creditors exercised their right to reject my nomination and appoint Mr. Alan Tan, a licensed insolvency practitioner. I respect that decision as it aligns with the provisions of the Companies Act 2016.
Thank you, Mr. Saiful was appointed. My role as a liquidator is governed by Section 456 to 462 of the Companies Act 2016.
So this is Ms. Farah, our legal advisor.
Sorry, I'm late. Have a seat. Okay, we continue our discussion. Okay, thank you. We start now.
First of all, before we start our meeting, thank you, Mr. Saiful. Once appointed, my role as a liquidator is governed by Section 456 to 462 of the Company Act 2016. My main power are include to carry on the company business temporarily if it benefits the winding up, to sell or dispose of company property by public auction or private contract, and then to take a legal action on behalf of the company to recover debts, and to appoint agent or professional to assist in the process. Also, my main duties include to act fairly and impartially in the interest of all creditors, to collect and realize the company asset, also to keep a proper accounting record and prepare statement of receipt and payment, also to distribute asset according to the order of priority under the Act 2016, also to call final meeting and apply for dissolution once the process is complete.
That's correct, Mr. Allen. It's important to note that the liquidator also reports to the registrar and must comply with all statutory requirements to ensure the process is lawful and transparent.
Thank you everyone for your valuable input. Based on the company's insolvency and the requirement of the Companies Act 2016, we will proceed with creditors voluntary winding up.
I will cooperate fully with Mr. Alan Tan, providing all financial documents and records to assist in the process.
And I will prepare and file all necessary documents with SSM, including the special resolution and notice of appointment.
This approach reflects good corporate governance and ensure that all creditors are treated fairly in accordance with the law.
Thank you, everyone. I will commence the winding up process and report regularly to board members and creditor until the final dissolution.
Thank